Let's see here. Trying to get things going here on Instagram also. Trying to stream from Instagram. There it goes. And it's not the best video on Instagram, but it is what it is. They don't want to do a regular live type stuff, so. Okay, so I'm streaming live on Instagram tonight, on Rumble, on Facebook, and of course on YouTube. So thanks everyone for being here. Let me change this. Plop over there. Okay, let's see here. Brook Trout 1, I'll try to make it like the lives. Thank you, Brook Trout 1, if you're here. Matthews Bushcraft, how are you tonight? Heartland with Dink and Tank, can't stay, but have a great live, thank you. Follow Alaska. Of course, my number one moderator, Flat Tire Farm, Homesteading, Alaska. Crystal is in the house. Skipping down through these. Our Alaska, how are you tonight? Old Man King Homestead, how are you tonight, Peter? Mike McKinley, how are you? And can you guys just confirm that you can hear me okay? Everything's sounding good? I'm not echoey or anything like that? Let me fix my phone here real quick. Okay. I like to have my phone going on it also, that way I can see what you guys are seeing. Obviously I can't hear it, I gotta have the volume turned off, but. So how is everyone tonight? It's still echoing? Man, I have one microphone going, so it shouldn't be echoing at all. So I think this is the last time I'm going to use this software. I'm just so sick of this. Streamlabs software is just horrible software, in my opinion. Horrible tech support, horrible just program altogether for live streaming. So I think this is going to be the last time I use it. I'm looking at either StreamYards or there's another one that I found. What is it? EVMUX. Not sure about that. Hey, I see Lori is on Instagram following me. How are you? So, just a recap real quick. I am streaming live on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Rumble. And speaking of Rumble, if you guys watch videos on Rumble, I've been uploading a lot of videos over the last week on Rumble. I used to upload videos on Rumble same time I uploaded to YouTube, but about a year ago or so I just stopped. And then just a week or so ago I decided to get caught up and started uploading again. So if you follow Rumble, you can jump over there and check out my channel. My channel over there is Last Frontier Cabin, I think it's called, or Alaska's Last Frontier Homestead, one or the other, I can't remember which. And the reason the name's not changed on Rumble, you can't change the name. They don't have that functionality, so it is what it is. It has to stay what it is. I've been fighting a little bit of a cold this week. Not much of one, just a minor one, but trying to get over it and get healthy. So unfortunately no video tomorrow night, no premiere tomorrow night. I only have that video about halfway recorded. So since I've been trying to get well, I've just been staying in and relaxing and trying to get better. So no video tomorrow night. Unfortunately, I'm going to try to get it out Saturday. Hopefully I'm feeling even better tomorrow and can get out there and get some work done and get rest of it recorded and edited tomorrow night and get it out for you guys Saturday evening. And the big news here tonight is I've teamed up with Big Family Expedition, and they are going to be going live immediately after me. And it's Big Family Expedition is in northwest Arkansas, and it is Kenny and Chrissy with their children. They bought a bus. They're converting the bus into a RV, and they're going to be headed out on the roads. But they plan on doing lives every Thursday immediately after mine, so definitely check them out. And there should be some posts here from Streamlabs. Hopefully it's working, but I don't see any posts from Streamlabs yet, so unfortunately it doesn't look like it's working. Another reason why I'm just sick of this software. Streamlabs should be posting stuff, as any of you that's been in my past lives see Streamlabs post stuff every once in a while. Unfortunately, it looks like it's not working. But I see a lot more people have joined in here. Let's see here. The Enigmatic Witchin is here. How are you? Definitely, if you haven't seen his channel, he's a native Alaskan and lives in a small village a couple hours north of Fairbanks. And definitely a unique situation. See how he lives, see how the native Alaskans live in villages and stuff like that. So, hey, Matt AK, how are you? We understand. I'm also a little bit under the weather, but I'm definitely getting better. A couple nights ago, I had a real hard time sleeping. My throat was so sore, but definitely a lot better now. So, Mike McKinley's asking, how are the baby goats, Crystal? You're welcome, Gary, at Enigmatic Witchin. So yeah, that's the big news. As of a few minutes before I went live tonight, I'm 4 subscribers shy of hitting 2,200 subscribers. So I'm hoping to hit that here this next couple of days. I've been bouncing back and forth between 2195 and 2194 for about a week now. It's just been jumping back and forth 2 or 3 times a day. It changes. It seems like every single day. And then just before I went live, it was 2196. So hopefully I can get above that 2200 subscriber mark and going with something else. I don't know what. So in the meantime, I might be just streaming live on YouTube for a while until I find something that I want to use. But let me show you guys what the outside looks like, so I won't be able to see the chat for a little while. Almost all the snow is melted away. Just a little bit over in the distance. Nothing right outside the cabin. Definitely a big difference from last week. Last week the ground was totally covered with snow yet. And the trees are starting to bud also. So it won't be long. Hey, Mike McKinley says, hey, Bill in the chat, what did you like about it? What didn't you like about it? Do you think it was too long of a video, or exactly what you thought about it? Hey, Breaks Bake is here. Thank you for being here. And they want to say a special thank you to everyone who has mentioned them on our channels. Well, you're welcome. Breaks Bake says, as you know, we've only been doing this for a few weeks. We're up to 23 subscribers, and we're super excited. Thank you, everyone who has subscribed We really appreciate it. Well, that's good to hear that you're gaining subscribers. Definitely good. Let's see here. Yeah. I don't know how fluent tonight's going to be. Like I said, I'm getting over a little bit of a cold, so I'm sure I'm thinking a little bit slower. Well, thank you, Old Man King Homestead. That's appreciated. Old Man King, Old Man King Dogs subscribed. So thank you for that. Checking the chat. Follow Alaska is asking, is the well still running clear, Bill? Actually, it's been about 3 days, maybe 4 days since I turned the water hose on. And this afternoon, I decided to turn it back on. I actually ran a hose from the well up to my porch, so I have it right outside my porch. And it's been a few days since I ran it, so I wanted to check it. It was a little discolored, but that is expected when you have high iron. But it only took a couple minutes for it to run out, and then it's running crystal clear again. So I definitely ran it enough to clear out all the rust and everything. So I filled up my jugs. Man, I can't wait to get water flowing to this cabin. That's like #1 priority here in the over the next month. I got to get some stuff set up outside to start doing construction and stuff. And then after that, it's getting water flowing to this cabin. At least cold water. If I don't have hot water, I definitely got to at least get cold water flowing to this cabin. Survivalist Facebook pages. We get a good bit of traffic from those, and tiny house pages. I do from time to time, not very often, but I do from time to time. So, unfortunately, I need to get better at self-promotion and posting pictures and short videos and stuff, even on my my Alaska Facebook page. I just don't do enough of it, and I definitely need to post a lot more. And also on my Instagram, I just don't post enough on there. I need to get better at it. Big Family Expedition is asking, when will I start my greenhouse? That's not until at least next year, maybe the year after. In the meantime, I definitely want to get the garden going, the outside garden, and get that going, and then I can get some, start growing stuff next summer. So the greenhouse probably will wait for a couple years. I probably should do the greenhouse first, but I don't know. I haven't totally decided yet. But Flagstaff, Alaska, how are you tonight? Thank you for being here. And Raised in Alaska is here. How are you? Oh yeah, definitely. Raised in Alaska says, water in the cabin is going to be a total game changer. Nice work, Bill. Yeah, I got the water lines in. Just, I have a water line coming up into the cabin, but it's not hooked to anything. And then I got water lines going from where the water comes into the cabin, and then I got water lines going to like the toilet, the kitchen sink, and stuff like that. But those ends aren't hooked to anything either, so I definitely need to get all that hooked up and functioning. And then I want to put one of those frost-free outdoor spigots or garden hose hookup in that same area so I can get water out the back of the cabin. Mike McKinley says, I watched your video four times, Flat Tire Farm. Ray and raised in Bill. Flat Tire Farm says, we have started 3 greenhouses. 3. Snow load and wind is killing us. Yeah. When I build mine, I'm going to use some of the steel beams I got and do the frame out of that. And so it's definitely going to be able to withstand any type of snow load we get here in Willow. Crystal is asking Mike McKinley, what is your favorite video of theirs so far? Hot and cold running water out there, out the back of the cabin. Alaska soon. Are you talking soon as in the next month or 2, or soon as in the next year or 2? Ray at Raised in Alaska says my voice is breaking up a little bit. Let me pull the mic down some. I hope that's a little bit better. Mike McKinley says, I love holly and juniper. And Janie says, looking to move to Anchorage, interviewing for positions. That's good. Hey, I just flipped over to the multi-stream. She had joined us on Facebook. Mike McKinley says, I'm buffering with, yeah, that's just Starlink. There's nothing I can do about it. Once they get fiber optic out to my area, which is supposed to be in the next couple or few years, I'm definitely going to go with fiber. Flat Tire Farm says that Mike McKinley, they are such great girls. When our mama goat was having a hard time, they stood sentry outside their birthing sheds. That's good. Follow Alaska says, Bill, I think it's the software. Yeah, maybe that too. It's either Starlink or this software, and I think this is the last week I'm going to use this software. I am definitely looking into switching software. I just don't like this anymore. Oh, Janie says, I have an offer with the school district. That's pretty cool. What do you teach, or are you administration? Yep, Mike McKinley says, I love all kinds of animals. I definitely do too. And I can't wait to get some of my own here on the homestead. So yeah, pretty much construction season has started here in Alaska. And if it wasn't for this little cold I'm fighting, I would be out there all this week doing stuff. I think I'm going to... start doing some cleanup along the driveway this weekend. Get some of those logs and stuff out of the alongside the driveway. Get that cleaned up some. And there's a DJ Tenaru's YouTube channel link. People are saying congratulations to Janie. Raised in Alaska says, Janie, which school district? Janie says teachers, special ed, and ESL. Amazing career for sure. And Janie, you should definitely follow Raised in Alaska's YouTube channel. Let's see here. Yeah, I can't wait to get out there. Okay, I thought you were the same, Janie. Janie says, thanks everyone. I went to high school with Bill. Yep. I was thinking that was you. So you're moving up to Alaska, huh? That's pretty cool. Hey, Janie, go to my YouTube channel, and in all the video descriptions is an email address for me. Send me an email and let me know it's you, and I'll send you my contact information, and we can get in contact with each other. So yeah, I definitely look forward to Last Frontier Cabin at Gmail. Hey, Billy Sutton, how are you? Yeah, let's see here. Yeah, I'm just so excited to get outside and start working. The weather finally broke. Let's see here. Last week we had a couple nights with low temperatures were below freezing. 21 degrees, or not 21, like 30, 31 degrees, 32 degrees. But it's been about a week now that we haven't had any temperatures below freezing at night. So, and we're definitely like 50 degrees every single day as the high, and some of the days we're even hitting into the 60s. Like today, my temperature is saying 61 degrees outside. For any of you overseas, that is 16 degrees Celsius. Hey, Brooktrout1, thank you for being here. I saw your message earlier today, so thank you for making it. Is anyone else having issues hearing me tonight? Because Raised in Alaska is saying my voice keeps breaking up and is only catching every few seconds. Can everyone hear me okay? Hey, AK Dog Mom, thank you for being here. Monica Lynn, thank you for being here. Billy Sutton. So, how is my voice to everyone? Am I breaking up, or is it coming through clear? Flat Tire Farm says, no breaking up here. Ray, Raised in Alaska, try exiting out completely and then coming back in. That sometimes might help out. Hey, DJ Tenaru, thank you for being here. And Brooktrout1, I've only been here a few seconds, but it sounds good so far. I can hear you good. Mike McKinley, Billy Sutton, sounds good here. Okay, that's good, Ray. And yeah, Raised in Alaska, sometimes you got to do that. If things just aren't correct, just exit out totally and then come back in. Our Alaska says, I got a frozen screen and no audio. That's not good. Yeah, there might be a slight echoing here. And thanks, Crystal, for posting my email address for Janie. I'm just checking to see if I missed any comments or questions. I don't think so. Okay, yeah, a lot of new people here now. Definitely Eastern Standard Time, going live for an hour, and then at 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time is going to be Big Family Expedition. Kenny and Chrissy is going to go live. And for those that don't know, Big Family Expedition, they recently started a channel, and they're converting a school bus into an RV, and they're headed out on the road eventually. So definitely after this is over, jump over and check them out. Crystal, could you post a link to Big Family Expeditions Live coming up here in about 35 minutes? Mike McKinley says, wow, 4 hours behind me. Yeah, it is. It is 5:30 here, almost 5:30 here in Alaska. Hey, Heather Clayton Callahan says, echoing, buffering, and vocal static. Yeah, there's a little bit of buffering that will happen. I think that's because I'm using Starlink. The echoing is, I think, the software I'm using, but the vocal static should be clear. If it gets too bad, definitely just exit out and then come back in, and it should clear it up. And thank you for being here tonight, Heather. And I'm checking. Brook Trout 1 says, my boy just came in from walking the dog. He said he saw a monkey. Things are getting crazy down here. Wow. Okay. Yep. AK Dog Mom, how's the weather, everyone? Having a heat wave here. Summer temps with highs in the 70s and 80s. It is 61 degrees here and overcast. And for those overseas or use the Celsius, that's 16 degrees currently here. Outside, and by the time you get the door shut behind you, you're sweating already hot up here in Alaska. Monica Lynn says, I think Billy and I have just about the same weather. Geez, we're melting. At Flat Tire Farms, there's still snow piles here, yeah. The snow piles will stay for a while, but man, are they melting fast. In another week, there won't be any snow here. And yes, our Alaska says, hope you get to feeling better, Matt AK. Follow Alaska says 52 and overcast in Copper River. Yep, about 10 degrees warmer than you here, but it's overcast here also. Matt AK says he's the couch potato right now. I see on Rumble, Wrangler JL, it looks like, just started following me on Rumble. So let's see here. It's been in the mid 80s, beautiful 70s now. Nice breeze at Brook Trout 1. Hey, Bar Run Forge. Thanks for popping in for a few seconds anyways. I keep missing your lives every week. I am so sorry about that. But I do try to make them, but it's middle of the afternoon here when you go live, unfortunately, and always doing stuff. Now that you have me awake again, it's been really nice here. I had the door open again most of the day until somebody started burning weeds nearby. Don't feel bad, Matt. I slept all day, literally didn't move. And Monica Lynn says, I'm in my wool X, just so comfortable. Oh, man. I can tell I've been fighting a little bit of a cold. I am tired already. But I'll tough it out and spend the whole hour with you guys tonight. Heather Clayton Callahan says, greetings to y'all from Ipswich, Queensland, Australia. It's 23 degrees Celsius, cloudy, 11:30 a.m. Friday, May 3rd. So 23 degrees, that's going to be about, what, 75 degrees Fahrenheit, I'm going to guess. Give or take a few degrees. So, sounds like a beautiful day there. Old Man King Homestead says, gotta go, have a great evening. Well, thank you for being here. People are saying goodbye to him. Yep. Brook Trout 1 says, I saw a question earlier, didn't hear the response. Did the water clear up? Yes, it did. I let it run for like several hours that one day, and I just let it run out onto the ground. And when I came back, it was running crystal clear. The next couple days after that, I ran it for a short period of time, half hour, stuff like that. Excuse me. And it was flowing nice and clear. And then I got out the garden hose, brought a garden hose, so I have the garden hose right up here by the porch. Used it about 3 days ago, maybe 4 days ago. It was good, and then haven't used it since. And then a few hours ago, I needed to fill up my jugs again, so I went out, turned it on, and got a little bit of discoloration, but then it started running crystal clear again. So I got all that nasty it all out. Mike McKinley says, thumbs up, everyone. Thank you for reminding everyone. Breaks Bake says, thank you, Bill, but your health must come first. We appreciate you. Yeah, my health's okay. I'm a little tired, but I'll be able to make it through. And if I stay here and get more tired, I'll sleep better tonight. Billy Sutton says, hi, Breaks Bake. Flat Tire Farm says that Mike McKinley, the puppies love their snow pals. The big pal is still about 5 feet tall. Yep. Consider subscribing. Hey, Charles, sorry about that. Chris Schultz, how are you tonight? Thank you for being here. Mike McKinley says, Bill, I love your video last week. Well, thank you very much. It was probably the longest video I ever actually posted, and I think my videos are going to be more on the longer side from now on. If the content warrants it anyways. If I have enough content, then I'm going to probably do videos more like that on a regular basis. And I see on my phone, I got a commercial playing right now on my phone. So it's set up, should only be one about every 25 minutes, and people will get the commercials at different times. But yeah, it's definitely thank you for liking my last video. If you guys haven't seen it, I mainly worked on electricity for the cabin and getting the electricity hooked up the correct way. I do have one extension cord left. Where the stove is sitting, I don't have any plugs even in that vicinity, so I had to run an extension cord over. But going from, what, 6 or 7 down to 1, I'm pretty happy with that. Wow, Mike McKinley, I've had 5 commercials so far. Wow, you shouldn't have. That's crazy having 5. I know usually 2 will play at the very beginning of every live, and then I think when those show commercials, 1 or 2 will play. I think it's just at random, but I don't know why you got 5 so far. That's weird. Breaks Bake says, trying to load an episode. thank you for being here tonight. And everyone, don't forget, go after my live at the top of the hour, jump over to Big Family Expedition and check out Kenny and Chrissy and see what they're up to. This is going to be a regular thing. It's going to be me at 9 o'clock Eastern, and then Big Family Expedition at 10 o'clock Eastern. And they are out of Northwest Arkansas. Okay, Mike McKinley says 2 commercials at the beginning, which is normal for everyone, unless you're paying to use YouTube. And then 3 at the 25-minute mark. Wow, I didn't think they would show 3. But have a good night, Monica. Thank you for being here. And I don't think I missed anything. Yep, I don't see any questions I missed or any comments, other than just people talking back and forth. Yep. Whew. As I mentioned earlier tonight I'm going live on YouTube, Facebook. I think Instagram is still going live. I don't know though. I can't tell. And then on Rumble also. And I've been uploading a lot to Rumble recently. Getting caught back up. It's been about a year since I posted anything to Rumble. And getting caught back up on posting all my videos. Well, as many as I can post to Rumble. Rumble has a 15 gigabyte maximum size for posting videos to Rumble using the free version. And I do have 3 or 4, maybe 5 videos that I couldn't post because they were over 15 gigabytes. But that's because I edited them and left them in like 4K and 5K resolution by accident. But I might try to jump back and see if I can't redo them in a slightly lower quality, the 1080p. When I use 1080p, they come out to be a couple gigs or so. So I've been uploading a lot of videos. I probably uploaded 10 videos over the last week up to Rumble. So Breaks Bake, have you been eating the hot soup, Bill? One time I did eat some soup recently. I probably should. I think after this live, I'll go down and make some more chicken noodle soup and eat that. Flat Tire Farm says that Breaks Bake. I got. Hey, Midnight Madness. Hello from New Jersey. What part of New Jersey, Midnight Madness? I actually lived in New Jersey for a while. And if you know, I think I was exit 3, if I'm not mistaken. Follow Alaska says, at my Alaska, have you got any more dirt work lined up for this summer? I do have a few jobs definitely lined up. It's still a little bit early. Unfortunately, if you're there's road restrictions still on all the roads, so a lot of the jobs have to wait. Plus, all the snow is basically just melting in this area. So gotta wait till it dries up a little bit, or it's just gonna be a muddy mess everywhere. I definitely have few jobs lined up, and then one of the jobs I have to actually go and camp out for probably 3 days, 3 or 4 days. I'll be camping out. It's definitely out in the wilds of Alaska. I gotta build a trail from a 4-wheeler trail over to a guy's property. So that's gonna be interesting. I think I might do 2 videos there, one for my Alaska channel of the camping out and off-grid remote work. Make sure you subscribe to Digging Alaska. And on YouTube, it is just at Digging Alaska. Mike McKinley says, I have been trying all week to get in touch with solar company generators. I have a few friends that need sponsors. Brook Trout 1, that sounds fun. Yep. Yeah, that definitely should be a fun job. And then I think I have another job up in that same general area. It's up in my up at my remote cabin area. There's a guy that's about a mile away from my remote cabin that needs some just general yard cleanup and stuff done. And then another guy, got to get him a price for putting in extending a driveway, probably a couple 100 yards. But I can't give him a quote or anything until I go out and see the land, because the driveway's got to go alongside some trees, kind of between the trees and the swamp area. So I got to see what that ground is like before I can give him a quote. So I've just been waiting for the snow to melt until it's 4-wheeler season up there, and then I can get up there and take a look at everything. Okay, thanks, Crystal, for posting that. The second annual YouTube Creators Meetup will be July 13th in Wasilla, Alaska. And if you live in Alaska, or you happen to be in Alaska on July 13th, or you want to come up for the meetup, the meetup will be July 13th in Wasilla, Alaska. And you can email myself or Crystal at Flat Tire Farms for more information. Brook Trout 1, how soon until you Alaska people get out and fish? Trout season opened last week in Michigan. Wish I was up there. I think the salmon start running end of May, if I'm not mistaken. The first, there's basically 3 different salmon runs, maybe 4, of the salmon that people actually eat. And I believe the first one is like end of May, they start running. But there's a lot of fish you can fish for all year long. Pike, grayling. I know the one stream here in Willow has a lot of rainbows in it, and I guess big rainbows, like 2-3 feet long rainbows. So, but I'm not real knowledgeable on when all the best times are for fishing and stuff like that, but definitely looking to do some more fishing this year, that's for sure. Follow Alaska. Daryl and I will be there, but we have to cut out early. He has to be back in Tok Saturday night. Oh, that sucks. But it'll be great to see you guys there. And Crystal at Flat Tire Farms does point out a good thing. We fish all year, baby. And the hooligans are coming in soon. A lot of people do fish for hooligan. There's one spot that's really good south of Anchorage. And you just go stick your net in, and you just pull out hooligans. When they're running and it's good time, you can fill up a 5 bucket full of them in minutes. our Alaska. Looking forward to the meetup. Still haven't gotten my time off request approved at work, but my fingers are crossed. We'd love to meet everyone. Yeah, I hope you guys definitely can meet it. And our Alaska, there's one way to look at it. You can either be requesting time off, or you can be notifying them that you're taking time off. So, kind of depends on how you want to go about it. Mike McKinley says, I've seen pictures of Wasilla, Alaska. Beautiful. Yeah, Wasilla is just like 2 communities down from here. Just south of here is, along the highway is Houston, Alaska, and then just beyond that is Wasilla. And we're going to be meeting in the north end of Wasilla. Follow Alaska says, at my Alaska, are you still coming out here to dip net? I'm definitely hoping to dip net this year out there. So, yeah, definitely looking to do some of that. That kind of depends. Raised in Alaska suggested I go dip netting with him last year, and then things got messed up. So definitely hit me up again, Ray. And we can hook up and go out there dip netting. I definitely want to go. And Mike McKinley has a request. I hope Crystal will do a video on fishing. And Raised in Alaska says, fun times hooligan fishing. Billy Sutton, you got that right, Bill. Just for this, though. We bought a boat 3 years ago. The only water it has seen is rain, huh? We love fishing and always playing on it, but just haven't gotten together yet. It's on the list. Well, Crystal, there's places around here you can go fishing right. Brook trout 1 years, not good. That sucks. Mike McKinley, yes, Crystal, I've seen it in your driveway. Midnight Madness, Mama V's house is coming along. Yes, it is. And for those that don't know, Mama V is Possum Run Homestead, a.k.a. Dog Mom. Matt and I will be there. Woohoo! Ah, that's awesome. Definitely, all those that said you're coming, if you haven't sent me an email confirming, please let me know for sure in an email so I don't forget and I can mark you down. And Jeanette Cook, how are you? Thank you for being here. Mike McKinley, what's the population of Willow, Alaska? 2,000, 2,500, something like that. But the density population is like, I think it's 1.6 people per square mile, if I'm not mistaken. Something like that. The density population is extremely low in Willow. But there's a couple thousand people in Willow. I'm not sure exactly how many off the top of my head. People are saying hi to Jeanette. Midnight Madness at my Alaska. Would you ever move back down to the lower 48? Not anytime soon. I do plan on eventually moving back once I get to the point where I can't enjoy the Alaska lifestyle anymore. Probably move back down and live next door to my brother in Pennsylvania. So at some point I do plan on it, somewhere in my 70s or 80s. But that's still a long ways off. And Crystal at Flat Tire Farm says, last counted population was 1,200, but it's a huge area. Okay, I might have been a little bit high on my estimate, but I can't remember exactly. Yeah, 1,200, but I know the density population is somewhere just over, I think, 1 person per square mile. So that's a really sparse population area. And I see we got one person here on Facebook joining in. So thank you for being here. And it looks like my stream on Instagram ended. I'm not sure why or anything, but there's no video on it, but oh well. So... Yep. Okay, I've been live for 55 minutes. Don't forget, everyone, definitely jump over to Big Family Expedition. Check out Kenny and Chrissy over there, and they will be going live here in about 5 minutes. So definitely, after I'm done here, jump over there and check them out. And Crystal, if you could, can you post their link so we all can go over there and check them out? And I see she just posted Old School Alaska's YouTube channel. Let's see here. What did I miss? Thank you, Follow Alaska. Yeah, I'm trying to get better. I haven't actually taken any medicine for it, so that's probably why I've been upping my vitamin E, and then I also take I hope I can say this right, colloidal silver, which is supposed to be really good for cold. So I've been taking a little bit of that each day, and I think it's been helping everything, but that's passed, so I think I'm on the mend. Hey, off-grid homesteading McGarvey style, thank you for being here. Follow Alaska, oil and oregano, good also, yep, I've heard that. Mike McKinley says, when I was in my 20s, I lived in my house up in northern Ontario, Canada. I miss it a lot, but I am too old to do that. Yeah, I hear ya. Big Family Expedition. Hey, can you post a link to your live also, please? I see Crystal did post it, but could you guys post it also? So yeah, in a few more minutes, a couple more minutes, I'm going to end my live, and then everyone jump over to Big Family Expedition and check out their live. I will be jumping over there also. Yeah, Brook Trout says, I can't see. I think it's lots of vitamin C and water. Unfortunately, I can't do vitamin C. Yeah. I can't do vitamin C. If I do even just small amounts, I get real bad sore throats from it. So I never touch vitamin C other than if I can have like a glass of orange juice once a week or something like that, and I'll be fine. But if I have it a few times in a week, my throat will get super sore from it and stuff. So, and there's a Big Family Expeditions live link, so everyone definitely jump over there here in a few minutes and check them out. It's a new thing. They'll be going live after me every Thursday night. So. Okay, yep, it's about that time. Let me see. Yep, it's 5:59 my time. So, everyone, thank you for being here, and definitely jump over and check out Big Family Expedition and see what they're up to. Get to know them and show them all the love. And everyone saying good night. And thank you to my moderators for keeping my channel safe. Flat Tire Farm, Homesteading Alaska, Our Alaska, Follow Alaska, Old School Alaska, Brook Trout 1, Billy Sutton, AK Dog Mom, Midnight Madness. Who else was in here? Raised in Alaska, thank you. And I think I got everyone that's posted in the last few minutes, so have a good night, everyone. Thanks for being here.